Hello, I'm Christy. You're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot, and if this video has found you, it's found you at the exact right moment, so trust. And when something I say resonates, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Also, please know I'll never reply to your comments telling you to message me through WhatsApp. That's not me doing that, so block, report or ignore, but just know it's not me. Let's go with the reading. What is going on? What would we benefit from knowing about before it goes on? Whew. Firstly, you have the Two of Swords and Two of Cups. That makes sense. That makes sense, doesn't it? I'll explain in a second. Then you have the Five of Cups. Then you have the King of Swords. Okay. I want to give you some guidance. If some of you are in a position of overthinking your connection with someone, there is something here where there's going to be healing. Star on the bottom. It's going to be healing through you just actually speaking your mind, because this is overthinking and being trapped in your mind and forgetting the truth. So when you can overthink anything. I could start overthinking talking to this camera right now, right? What am I doing? Why am I doing it? What's going on? What is the point? I could overthink that, or I could just carry on speaking. And there's something here where you could get trapped in your head, question, or kind of close up and not communicate what's going on with you. And there's something where it's like connection with someone else. There's a lot of connection with someone in the unseen and intuition. Notice there's a moon behind both of these cards. So there's a lot of unspoken energy between you and someone. And now it's time, I feel, especially the King of Swords, to know when it's time to speak and to communicate and to express whatever's going on. Whatever's going on, because it's going to be very healing for you and also someone else maybe, because we usually connect with people that are going through very similar things as us in our life at the exact same moment, if that makes sense. You'll find, you've probably noticed in your journey, friends, family, or, you know, we just go through phases of having those certain people come into our lives, or we spend more time around this person through this experience. And if you were to speak about what you were really going through, or what you were really, where your head was at, you'll find that you've got a lot in common with someone and where they're at this time too. So it's like, however, if you don't communicate that, you won't be able to heal, or you won't be able to come together and be there for each other, because you'll both be like, oh no, I don't want to express that, and the other person's doing it too. I just feel like there's something very freeing for your mind to actually just, some of you, it's like you feel like you'll be burdening someone or like annoying someone, and it's like, well, actually it's giving them the freedom and this unjudgmental space to go, oh, I can now do what you've just done. I can now mirror you. I can now do the same as you. I feel comfortable in doing it because you've just opened that up. So there's something where I feel like you and someone else are about to become a lot closer in maybe sharing more, rather than bottling things up and overthinking. And it could even be having the freedom to kind of say really strange things that you're overthinking, that other people might be like, that's normal, why are you worried about that, there's nothing to it, you know, whereas this person would go, yeah, that is a weird thing to overthink, but I've overthought weirder. Like, there'd be a lot of understanding and none, like, and then your mind's empty. You've emptied it. There's someone that you and this person are both going to be able to vent to each other freely without worrying if it's silly or worrying about like annoying someone. Have you ever felt that way of like, oh, I don't want to message them because like I don't want to annoy them. I don't want to push them away. I don't want to, you know, and at the end of the day you end up just wanting to burst. So it's like you're going to feel a lot freer in this person also. There's only positives in you annoying someone. There's nothing, and if anybody actually comes at you and goes, you're annoying, because that can happen, then you just go, cool. Thanks for letting me know where I stand with you. Exit this way. Goodbye. But yeah, I feel as if you're not going to do that, but you are going to be more open to being open to actually several people in your life, or more people in general, even strangers, and just being able to go and see the purpose in it and see why it is a good thing and not a bad thing. Like, you could have gone through a phase of being real cool, real, you know, I'm not gonna, nah, I've got it, it's all good. And now it's like, actually there's a beautiful phase opening up of you being cool in the energy of you don't care. You don't, it's not, you're going from, oh I don't care, it's all good, to, oh I don't care what you think, so I might as well tell you what I think. Whereas in the past it was like, oh I don't care, it's fine, I'm not going to tell you what I think. I don't care, you don't need to know. Whereas now it's like, I don't care, so I'm going to tell you and you're going to like it, you're going to hate it, you're going to think I'm, you know, like you just regard, you're like, I might as well. Five of Cups here. I think there's going to be an energy of regretting not coming together sooner. Some of you, there's like a beautiful best friend. It's a beautiful best friend, a beautiful friendship, and it's like, oh yeah, why didn't we get this, like, why didn't I know that sooner type of energy. Why didn't you tell me that sooner? We've been friends for 7 years and you didn't tell me that. And something's just deepening, or you, like, regretting, maybe one of you will regret not asking and the other will be like, no, I should have told you. Like, it's a two-way street, something. Like, both of you feel regretful, but at the end of the day, it's now the right time for you to deepen a connection. King of Swords also is knowing when to speak and when not to speak. So there's something about speaking, opening up. Also something about saying something simply. If there's something you want to tell someone about, or something you want to vent, don't be afraid. There's something where you might be someone that either over-explains yourself because you are afraid of being misinterpreted or misunderstood, but then the more you do that, the more misinterpreted you get. Like, you dig yourself a hole, and there's something where it's like, actually simplify whatever it is you want to say and then say it to someone and make it real simple and obvious. Especially if this is going to sound bad, close your ears if you're a man, but if this is to a man especially, being quite simple and bold and obvious, never a bad thing. Never a bad thing, because then there's no room for them to misinterpret or try to read between the lines, or be like, you know, like, the simpler the better. Men, you can open your ears again now. Nothing personal. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. Ace of Wands is passion, is excitement, and then with the Two of Swords, overthinking. You're stuck in your head about something you're really excited about, really drawn towards. Some of you, it's like a passion project, if your career's shifting, and then you're a bit worried about whether or not you're capable, or whether it's the right idea, or something like that. Talk to a friend. Talk to a friend. Which is interesting, because usually I'm like, don't listen to anyone's advice, and I don't think it's necessarily about listening to someone else's advice. It's more about, in the end, you might go to them for advice, don't get me wrong, but what you're going to take from it is, in telling them about something, you're going to realise just how excited you truly are, and then go, oh yeah, there's no way I can ignore that now that I've got it out of my system and spoke about it. There's no way I don't go after this thing. I really want it. And now the more I talk about it, the more I become aware of just how long I've been wanting it. Clarify the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. No. Clarify the Two of Cups. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Oh, my voice is going. The Lovers on the bottom, and we're clarifying the Two of Cups. Look how similar. A lot of you, this is a relationship. Soulmate, but like romantic. Nine of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. This is being very proud of yourself. And Queen of Pentacles is also like living in luxury. Some of you, give yourself permission to go after everything you want. I don't know why that's coming through. Some of you might struggle with feeling worthy. Worthy of the things you really want, of the things that make you feel good. Whether that's because you're like, well, someone else, you know, someone else deserves that more than me, or someone else would benefit from that more than me, so I want it to go to them. There's something where it's like, you have permission, give yourself permission to get exactly what it is you want and to enjoy it without feeling guilty or like you're taking something away from someone else. Yeah, clarify the Five of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles is like putting in the work or booked and busy, but then there's something here of regret. Like either you or someone else regrets not putting in more work, but that kind of ties into what I was saying before of like it takes two to tango. If you and someone else are both going to realize that neither of you, some of you this is just like a friendship connection, but there's something where it could have gone further sooner had you both like stopped playing it cool and like waiting for the other to break, waiting for the other to like stop playing it cool. Had you both just gone, actually neither of us are that type of cool. We're the type of cool where we actually don't care if we look cool. We're the type of cool that goes beyond cool. And it makes sense I'm saying cool a lot because King of Swords is like ice. He's very cool because he's unemotional. So there's something here where you're both like, actually, to be truly, truly unbothered by someone else's opinion and to really play it cool would be to actually have the guts to lay it all on the line, to wear your heart on your sleeve, to go, like, some of you, there's like a very competitive energy I'm getting between you and someone, where you and this person are both going to switch into this mindset together of going, oh yeah, I don't want to be the one that plays it cool. Like it's not cool anymore to be cool. And why do I keep saying that word? And then it's like you both decide that at the same time. You both decide, you know what, I'm going to wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm going to be the one that's got the courage because it's not that big a deal. Whatever it is you're opening up about, whatever it is you're revealing, someone's just going to be like, yeah. And then as you do that, or someone else, it's like each other try to beat each other to it. It's like you start saying something and then the other person will be like, wait, I want to say it. I want to say something else. I want to say something first. Because you both want to beat the first one to kind of lay all your cards out. If that makes sense. You want to be the one in charge. You both want to be the King of Swords, setting the tone of the energy, like the tone of a relationship. You want to be the one that switches everything, and then they do. They're like, no. Before you say it, before you say anything, clarify the King of Swords. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is intuition and psychic, and both of you, I feel, whatever this is around, a lot of you, I'm actually getting two feminine energies. So you could, whatever it is, two feminine, it doesn't matter. With the King of Swords here though, it's just the energy you're in of, instead of feeling everything, because Two of Swords, we started this reading on the Two of Swords, and I always look at the moon and it's intuition, and the High Priestess as well, intuition. So there's something where your intuition and your mind were kind of waging a war against each other, of you going, oh, I'm overthinking this. Oh, is it just my intuition though? Is my intuition warning me? No, I'm overthinking. Oh no, it's my intuition. My intuition's, it's the truth. It's the truth. I always trust my, oh no, I'm overthinking. And there's something where you're going back and forwards. And like I said at the start of the reading, the King of Swords knows when to speak and when not to speak. I think there's a cycle breaking for you where you're putting in the work to notice when you're getting in your head too much and questioning and going, oh, I don't know. And if this is about the relationship itself, instead of being in your head and just deciding things are the way they are and just, I don't know, calling it quits on a relationship or something before it even starts, you're going, oh, what if I actually just speak and know I'm searching for clarity and all I have is confusion the more I search. So how am I going to get clarity for this relationship? The other person is going to tell you. If you ask and you shall receive. What the crap's going on? Is my mind lying to me? Is my intuition lying to me? Or is this the way things are? And then someone can go, haha, yes it is exactly the way things are, or no, you're completely wrong, whatever it may be. And then you've got a little bit was going to say a little bit more to work with. Like, you're going to then go back to the drawing board and overthink whatever it is they say. But that's not what I want you to do at all. I want you to kind of talk something out. The guidance here is to talk something out, and if you don't feel comfortable to talk something out without judgment, this is not a person that you'd be in a connection with anyways. It's not a balanced, reciprocal relationship, romantic or platonic, if you don't feel the safety and security to kind of speak your mind around them. What's the point, right? And it's not like, oh, you're telling them every single thing that pops in your head. Just the important stuff, the things that are plaguing your mind, the things that are concerning you. You're going to quickly find who is on your side, who is on your team, by who will work with you, as opposed to like judging or criticizing you for the way you are, if that makes sense. And I feel like there's someone that will work with you, that is working with you in the future, in the near future, and then you're going to be like, oh, why did I ever spend so long trapping myself when I could have just spoke it out loud? But I don't think, a lot of you might not have this person yet, but they're coming into your life, and it's just going to be an easy free-flowing communication so that it can progress really naturally. You can speak your mind, they can speak their mind. And whenever either of you is confused and feeling stuck, you just come back together and talk it out. Like, it sounds so simple, the way I'm saying it, but a lot of you in connections will know. A lot of the kind of trouble here that you find in your connections, friendships or romantic, come from the confusion and the overthinking and the fear that certain things are a different way to what they are, and try to protect yourself from like the potential hurt of betrayal and things, rather than just talking something through. And yeah, specifically speaking, because like, I don't know, I've seen a lot of trouble occur between connections from messaging, because you can't hear the tone of a voice. Like, you can assume the worst and think someone's speaking to you in like a accusatory way when you read something, especially because our minds like to make things bigger than they are. And so, yeah, if you read a specific message, it means well. It's just like, but your mind reads it in a, they hate me, whatever it may be. So there's something about speak something out loud, speak your mind out loud to someone. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you know it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you when I see you.